Subscribe to this channel and like this video, and you'll be able to find celebrations cards at MSRP. Welcome back to the channel, little flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is JW Crewall, aka Flex Daddy, and today we have an Urshifu Inteleon list that surprisingly I haven't put on the channel yet. I mean, we've been playing this format for what, 2 months now, and I pretty much have every other competitive deck on the channel except for this one, right? When I play Urshifu, I normally play it with Galarian Moltres, but this is probably the more popular variant of the deck, and I'm really excited to highlight what this can do. So I just want to say thank you all so much for bearing with me. Okay? All right, the joke's out there. Whether or not you laughed, that's for you to decide. But we got our bears, of course, the Urshifu VMAXs. These are one of the better attackers that I think I've ever seen in the game because of the duality of attacks. So you got Gale Thrust doing just a solid 150. The biggest thing here is just does it for 1 energy. And then Gmax Rapid Flow is that nice follow-up where you can do 120 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So what I love about the Rapid Flow right now is that probably 80-90% of the top decks focus around Inteleon engines, and so you can really take advantage of those Sobbles and Drizziles that your opponent has in play with Gmax Rapid Flow turn after turn. So Gmax Rapid Flow, one of the best attacks in the game, maybe one of the arguably best attacks ever printed, and yeah, just a really powerful card. We also have, of course, the Inteleon line here for Sobble, for Drizzile, and for Inteleon. Now, there's some debate. You'll see a lot of players play the 70 HP Sobble. I think in here, the 60 HP is better because Keep Calling not only grabs your Sobbles, but it can also grab your Urshifus, and, you know, if you really need it, maybe your Passimian, but it can grab just more than your Sobble. So I think in most decks, probably going to want to play 70 HP, but in this deck, it really makes sense to me to play the 60 HP because Keep Calling is a pretty decent attack some of the time. Not all the time. A lot of the times you're not going to want to sacrifice that prize by leaving the Sobble active. But in this case, I think it's going to work out really well for you because you can go ahead and grab those Urshifu as your main attacker. Moving on down to the rest of the list, I mean, it's pretty much straightforward to what you guys are used to seeing. You got an energy search to go search out those energy. You got a full complement of Evo Incense and Level Ball to go search out your Inteleon line. We also have Ordinary Rod to get back cards that you maybe discarded. What I really like Ordinary Rod for is the Crobat and the Passimian. You'll notice those are only a 1 count there in the list. So Ordinary Rod can go ahead and grab those back if you want to research them early. Right? You think about your bench in those early turns, you're going to want to have all your Urshifus. You're going to want to have all your Inteleons out. So sometimes it just doesn't make sense to bench a Crobat or bench a Passimian. Well, you can get them back with the Ordinary Rod later. We also have a couple of Raihan. Raihan's the biggest card for the Urshifu VMAX because it allows you to Gmax Rapid Flow on back-to-back turns. Of course, assuming that your opponent takes a knockout. But it's one way that you can really build some momentum in the mid game and turn a game around that maybe isn't going in your favor. So Raihan, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and if you do, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. So that is a list. You're going to see a couple of games here that are extremely fun. 3 games that I'm going to showcase for you guys, and I think they give you the highs and lows of this deck. So what I love about this deck, again, is the ability to prey on the Sobble, Drizzile, and Inteleon engine that so many decks are playing. What I dislike about this deck is that there's no one-hit KO potential. So you're going to struggle against decks that maybe have resistance or have just too much HP that you're not easily able to, two-shot them. And so you'll see kind of the highs and the lows of the matchups coming up in these next few games. So where is Urshifu VMAX in the metagame right now? Well, it's not the best deck out there, and it's certainly far from the worst relevant deck. I think you could expect Urshifu players to fit somewhere in that, top 4 to top 16. If I see an Urshifu list in that range, I'm really not surprised. Winning a tournament, that might be a different story, but certainly this is a deck that can get to the top tables. It just might falter in those late rounds when you're facing a number of Dragapult decks or another number of Shadow Rider decks. And so I think that's kind of what keeps it out of the running for, saying it's a tier S deck. This might be a tier 1, high tier 2. It just has some struggles against those decks that I just mentioned, but you're going to have some games that you pull out of your butt because you have such great attacks on that Urshifu VMAX that can really be versatile, can help to make your opponent dead draw, right? With the Gmax Rapid Flow, if you can go ahead and snipe a couple of Sobbles, it's just super good for that. And then it's a very consistent and quick attacker, so you can often overwhelm opponents. So that's kind of my general thoughts on the list. You're going to see how it plays out in these next few games. Remember, make sure to like and follow, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, you got to do it. You got to do it. We got great things, big things coming up in the near future. So I wouldn't want you to miss out on that. So let's go into the games. Here is our Urshifu Inteleon list. Okay. A Leafy Boy action. How do you approach this matchup? Well, we're gonna try to rapid flow the 2 Sobbles, which is something that my opponent can't do. They got the gas, bro. What do you use to discard V unions in standard? I use Galarian Articuno. I think that's the best way. Oh my gosh. What a start, man. I almost want to just, like, we attach here. I mean, do I dare quick ball the energy search? I guess I could. Yeah, we should quick ball to get another Urshifu, right? We should. Because there's a real chance that they like gust us up and knock us out. But at this point, I'm gonna keep the Crobat and the Evo Incense in hand because I really would rather not play the Crobat down. And then there's some cool plays that we can do if they gust us up, knock us out. We can Raihan and stuff. It's not gonna be the case, but it is possible. Nick says, game update 21-0 Chargers up. Yo, what if the Chargers were good? I like Justin Herbert. What if they maul while my Crobat true? So true. See, this is why I didn't want to put the Crobat down, because like it's not a good look. It's not a good look. We are gonna have to get a rapid strike energy though. So we're kind of on the clock for sure. How do you feel about TCG Live making everyone panic? Are people panicking? Are they? What are the, like, I guess the reason you would panic is because you are worried about the system, right? You're worried about the man and him jacking up all the prices, which that's reasonable to an extent, you know? But I don't think, oh man. Yo, we prized 2 Raihan. My goodness. But I don't think it's anything to be real nervous about. If I'm being straight up, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Okay, so we'll go here. I think with the dusting system, I think they'll keep it, like, you're going to have money to play the game, which is any other game. I think the only reason that, you know, I think the only reason people are panicking is because other games are not like this. But at the same time, like, I think we're going to be okay. I really believe it. I really think it's going to be like Like everyone's gonna freak out at the start because like they don't have stuff, which is fair, but we're gonna be just fine. Let's go here. They do have Tool Jammer. We could like play Air Balloon, but it wouldn't do anything. And then we'll just Gmax Rapid Flow to their I guess Drizzile, because then they could get the Inteleon that has the 2. So let's go here and here and take our 2 prizes. Let's see how we do here. Raihan? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So maybe if they boss up something, but not a great draw. I think it's going to be cheaper to make top tier decks, but equally as expensive to make fun. Yeah, that's more what I'm worried about is for the casual player. Like I'm worried that to get a full, like to get a play set of every new set, it's going to be a little more expensive. Or like for like the people that play a bunch of like random decks, that Drizzle for Stadium kind of cringe. You think so? I don't know, man. You think it was cringe? I thought it forced them. Like, what would you have gotten there, Riley? I feel like they were already down 2 mines, so it forced them to get another mine. I don't know. I didn't think it was too bad. Not ideal, but not terrible. You would have grabbed research. You're getting 2 prizes, bro, and a top deck? Are you kidding me? You guys are the cringe ones. We get so bailed. That's such a draw. That's such a draw. All right, we'll go Evo Incense. Oh my gosh. That's filthy. Okay. So now. Okay, now. Okay, my chat is dunking on me, but look at what position I'm in now. Now do I grab the Stadium? I mean, like I kind of legit think I might, right? Like, do I grab it now? Thank you so much, Golden Face, for the follow. Or do I get the other quick shooter? It's not an easy choice. Okay, I'll get the other quick shooter. We will see. Let's go Switchington. We'll do 1 quick shooter here, because that could be a 3rd prize. And then we'll do 1 quick shooter. We're doing 150. So we'll do it to the active, I guess. And then save the Tool Scrapper, and then we'll Gale Thrust. Okay. Okay, so they had the Drizzile, that's fine. They did say you had a playset, then you can open them into the pack to convert them to gems. So what I mean by that is like, with my deck, like if I'm playing a random rogue deck, and I get done with the cards, I will sometimes trade them away. Right? Like I will shoot them on their way and send them out, you know, to get stuff back that I need, right? So if you're playing a bunch of really weird decks all the time, then you are going to have to find, you're going to have to find those cards every single time, right? Off of the dusting or off the packs. So I guess that's more what I mean is like, it's going to be easier for you to get one deck. Like it's going to be cheaper for you to get one deck, but to get like every single archetype that you would need like to have for a YouTube channel, it might be harder. And that's not even like, we're speculating, pure speculation. But the amount of cards that you need to maintain a YouTube channel that doesn't just play meta decks is going to be a lot more than we think. So that's more what I mean. All right, we want to push this to the bench. And then we want to get a Rapid Strike energy. Actually, we don't even need to push it to the bench. Yeah, we have We have the win if we draw the energy. So that's cool. So we see a Grass Knot 240. We technically have a couple of turns to get it because we could also potentially get Raihan. But Quick Ball doesn't do anything for us here. I'd rather Scrapper, I think. Let's go research. Do have Raihan, huh? 2 there. We need 1 there. Okay. 1 there. We need 1 here. And then we will go Quick Ball, the Inteleon. Grab Passimian to hold. Raihan wins us the game, so I'm thinking about... We can't Air Balloon out of it. Raihan wins us the game. So I'm going to put this down. Yeah, Raihan wins. Raihan wins. How do they stop us? We didn't need to put that energy there because we'll just Gale Thrust. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking too much. As per usual. We win the game with the Raihan, so. Hey, awesome Golden Face. Yeah, I don't know if we met up or not, but glad you hung around for sure. All right, GG. Yeah, great. Okay, we played optimally that game. Nothing went poorly. We did everything correctly. Go ahead and Raihan. Absolutely optimal play, and you cannot tell me otherwise. There's no, yeah, and they're just gonna go ahead and scoop it up. Let's go. Interesting. Yo, what a matchup. We need like a Quick Ball here off the top. Oh my gosh. I'm salivating. This is such a good matchup for us. Coasting off the Moo Moo Cheese, true. True. Moo Moo Cheese got me feeling some type of way, you guys, for real. Okay, 2 level ball, I'll take. Not great, not terrible. Why does this sound like love-making music? All the dads in the room know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna steer clear of that conversation actually, so please nobody answer that. Grocery shelf space is a bloody bad. Ivan, you know? Are you in the loop too? Are you a distributor as well? Are you a distributor as well? Because yeah, it is way bigger than I thought, actually. Oh heck no. Oh heck no. They're gonna do it if they have a Switch. Don't do it. It's not worth it, girl. It's not worth it. I won't do it, girl. Okay, Crammy. That's fine, as long as you ain't spit-shotting. You know what I always say, if you ain't spit-shotting, you ain't trying. Alright, we got Air Balloon on the Cricket, and then we'll be catch. So then that means that, I mean, we don't have to. We kind of should, I think, go for a Marnie, because like stacking 2 cards into your hand is just, oh, we get a research. Okay, maybe I will just not. Yeah, okay. I don't know. We'll get a research. We got 1 Marnie. Do we want to use it now? Because then they beat catch on the next turn. Oh, are they playing Cramorant VMAX? Yo. If they're playing Cramorant VMAX, we're screwed anyway, so. I mean, it's your done, bud, like times infinity for sure. All right. Let's go here. Yo, what's up, Tweed? Hey, you been liking Twitter recently? Yeah, it's my favorite. For some reason, I got on like it was like a month kick. It was like a month-long kick of just like insane tweets. We're gonna switch just because it's good practice, and then we can strafe back into whatever we want. Okay. Kind of want to ditch the tower. I really like everything else in our hand. I'd like to get another Sobble out. Might be too greedy. I'm not sure. But okay, so actually we could just leave this active, right? Because they can snipe anything on our side. The only thing I would be worried about is if it's oh, they do have Cramorant VMAX. Okay. You know what? We should strafe. Yeah. The correct play, I believe, is to strafe. Into the Urshifu, maybe into the Crobat. I'm not sure. I figure that we have enough draw that we can get out of this. So maybe it would have been better to go into the Crobat. I'm not sure. Because they probably play Telescopic Sight. Yeah, and actually, like the more that I say it out loud, the more that Crobat is, I think, the objectively best play. Okay, and they give it to us anyway, which is fine. So whether or not that was the right play, like to start, it turned out to be the right play there, which is cool. So our game plan is just to rapid flow twice, once with a Telescopic Sight to take out Cricket and Crobat, and then once to take out 2 Flaffy. There is that VMAX. We could also try to take out Cram. We're doing 120. Now we're supplementing with quick shootings. Their bench is full. We have to go after Cram, actually. Yeah. We have to go after Cram. Because that's our only attacker. Dang. Significantly worse. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. All right, 10 tails, please. I'll strafe. We'll go into Drizzile. It's just not a good spot to be in. We need some real just complete whiffage, and they have a bird keeper. Oh my goodness. We need them, yeah, it's like it's to the point where we need them to flip like 20 tails in a row. This is a spicy deck, man. I think if we had been able to hit into the Cramorant, we would have been okay. Or if we would have been able to like rapid flow, we would have been okay. But now they can just knock out one Urshifu. They're gonna max jet. We need them to flip. I was really close. We needed them to flip. They're gonna no, don't reflip. Don't reflip. They're rubbing it in. You're rubbing it in, bro. You're rubbing it in. That was so greedy. All right. Now we need the energy. Okay, we get a research. I mean, they have boss, right? They have boss. Okay. So then we go Sobble. And we need the energy. Okay. 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 This goes here at this point. We have to evolve this. Step 1. Tower. Air balloon, 130. I don't have any escape rope. Incense could be okay. Because Raihan gets us. Let's see. We're doing 20. We're doing 130 here, or 120, so 140. So Is there a way we can do it? I don't know. We'll take this. I don't. My head is spinning a little bit. 120, and then we do another 120. A +2 snipes. So we need them to miss basically off this 7 energy. So maybe I should have grabbed the stadium. Yeah, I think I should have. I guess I should have grabbed the 20 stadium. So nuts. Or what am I saying? Not the 20 stadium. I should have grabbed the stadium, right? To try to prevent the reflips. What an interesting deck. What an interesting deck. Who is speaking? Who is speaking? Let's go! Let's go! Please! Please! No! 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 It's so close. Okay. We needed like escape rope, I guess. We need escape rope. All right. So we needed escape rope. Let me see. Trying to think. Like now I'm thinking we just Marnie, but it kind of doesn't make sense, right? We played in a way that that's not conducive to Marnie by putting that up active. But how do we yeah, we didn't play right there at the end. Let's see. So we go We could get, I think we play Escape Rope in the list, so we could get it off of if we snipe the Flaffy. Let's see, so we can do 120 to the active, plus 240s. So yeah, I think it's just better to go here. There might be an Escape Rope in the prizes. Okay, just another Urshifu. So then we just hope that they have Escape Rope themselves. Okay. So we put this down to just force them to do more things. We go here at the Drizzile. We take the Stadium, maybe? I think they just have Boss and they win, but we'll go here. Tower of Waters. We will Raihan to the active. Now we will also grab ourselves the Rapid Strike Energy. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do G-Max Rapid Flow. Oh, they think they're gonna win, huh? And remember when you're playing a coin flip deck. No way! No way! No! That's a spicy meatball. That is a spicy meatball. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay, quick ball. Quick ballsies. Looking at a good hand if we can find. We're still looking at like not the worst hand ever. Got a Sporter, got an energy. Evo Incense for the quick ball, I suppose. Get that energy down. But we're in an insane spot, obviously, if we can get the turn one Urshifu down. Yeah, who's 5 a.m. Rise and Grinders over here? Where are my alpha males in chat? I have so many questions. I'm trying to keep the amount of Pokemon low, but might not be possible. Just that's what I'm trying to do, so you can see my thought process. I mean, we attach, right? I think every card in our hand is good. I don't think there's a bad card in our hand. They might take out our Drizzile. I think we just have to accept that L. We could quick ball for another Sobble. Hustle Sigma grind set. I have been noticing Andrew saying that a lot, yes. We could. Okay, so if we quick balled here, that gives us a Raihan play, which might be the like a boost that we need. Do we get another Sobble, I guess, and then that way, yeah, we get another Sobble. That makes the Evo Incense live, no matter what we do. That will pass. Okay. I don't love the position we're in. Not a terrible position. There's a KP. They need a way to get that Sobble out of the active, because as soon as that Suicune can start drawing some cards. Yep. they were thinking about Marnieing. Interesting. A Gary Toxichuck? Wait, is that like a Gary V? Is that Gary V? Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Is Gary V? Is that the guy that does it? Oh, why is he Toxichuck? What am I missing? Oh yeah, I like the meme though where it's like, would you rather have $1 billion or $10 a day for the rest of your life? It's like, bro, $10 a day because that's passive income. Gary is a very interesting guy. I guess he is a household name, and I guess to like, okay, so I've been thinking a lot about influence. Like, what does it mean to be an influencer? Right? Like, what does it mean? And it basically just means that you have authority to say things because people listen. Right? Like, people listen to you. Why do they listen to you? Because you have authority. Why do you have authority? Because people listen to you. Like, it's such a messed up, there's some merit to it, right? Like, you build, you build something, right? You create a base or something, I don't know exactly, but it's a system that just like doesn't make sense inherently. It doesn't make inherent sense. We could blast these two. Gosh, this feels terrible. As soon as I start getting those things up. 190? Evo Incense for the shady dealings. Yeah, it's just so cyclical. It's like, it's kind of sickening, actually. It just makes no sense. Because I'm thinking we got to go into the Suicune, but then like now I'm like thinking that's a terrible idea. Like my brain is not computing. I think yeah, I'm having a really hard time with this decision. I think I just go research. Doesn't feel good, but yeah. I don't know. Okay, there's that. Let's get a quick ball. Quick ball because we feel like we have to. Quick ball because somebody told me to get a quick ball. One time somebody told me to quick ball. Well, Gale Thrust. And then I guess on the next turn we'll Rapid Flow. Bort, what does it say? Give me a one sentence on the YouTube video you just linked in chat. Because that's what it is. It's like it's so weird, and that's the thing that gets me is like you don't actually have to be the best at something to be an influencer, right? And that's, I think, what kind of like gets me a little bit sometimes. You don't actually have to be good at the thing that you're doing. Like, you don't have to be inherently good. Like, obviously you have to be like a good marketer of yourself and a good like promoter of yourself. And you have to be able to, again, to speak on your subject very well, but you don't actually have to be good at it. Which it's like, it blows my mind. But like, as soon as I realized that took me a long time to realize. That took me a long time to you don't actually have to be good at the thing that you're trying to, like to be a figure, right? Not even like influencers, like it's such a word that's thrown around, but like to be, To be president of the United States, like we'll even take that. Like, would we say that the president is an influencer? Yes, right, but it's like we wouldn't use that same terminology. Like influencer, oh, you're like, oh, you're on Instagram, you're a fitness model, oh, you're an influencer. Okay, it's not the same that I'm talking about here, right? Like it's anyone that has influence over another person is just able to speak with authority in a way that other people listen to them, and they listen to them because they have authority. It screws me up, man. It makes me backwards. You got to be good at BSing. To an extent, right? Like, to an extent, you do. You really do. Like, the one thing that separates me and you is that I talk more. Like, right? You know, like, you're listening to me right now. You know, that's the difference. So. I can frick you up. Okay. Go here. Is a Sobble a win play? I think so. And we'll research. I don't think I need the Ordinary Rod. I like having the energy in the discard, actually. We need the Evo Incense to go for this. We can also energy search. Okay, because we need to quick shoot this guy. Oh, we could, let's see. We could take out the Victini, actually. We could take a 4-prize turn. What would it cost us? Everything. Oh, we don't have it. Oh, no. Okay, I think we should still go for it. We need another quick shooter. We need another quick shooter. Oh my gosh. One. This is basically me saying I win the game if they don't have... Oh, I can't win the game. Oh my gosh. I can't win the game next turn, I don't think. Because I'm only doing... Man. I'm just not doing enough damage because I discarded this and my monkey's prize. My Monka. Oh, and then they get this Inteleon, but that's not a winning play because I had to go after the VMAXs, man. Oh, jeez. It hurts, man. It hurts. All right, they're gonna Marnie us out of the Raihan. That also sucks. Get the Evo Incense. It hurts because we have the Crobat down now. Oh, and we can't attack with the Urshifu. Okay, so what we can do is we can attack with the Inteleon. So we can just hope they don't have boss. Is our play. So we have to get a Rapid Strike energy, of which we're putting the other two to the bottom of the deck. Path of the Peak is fine. They're doing 220 plus the snipes. Okay. So as long as they don't have boss here, we could win. It has to be like Marnie, I guess. Yo, thank you so much, Dankus, for the 23, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's go here. Let's go. Yeah, we don't have any Marnie left. Okay, so they have, if they have, if they have boss, then they win. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We will quick shoot. They're gonna go, let's see, we're doing 140, 160. So I think we just put it on the bench. I don't know. They just need boss to win, right? So waterfall. Why did they do that? What was the energy attention? J-Star, GG.